Alright, so let's practice rewriting parabolas in graphing form. So here's a reminder of how to set these up. So we'll have the squared term on the left, and you can figure out if it's vertical or horizontal based upon what the non-squared term is. So this first one is horizontal since the x is not squared, and the second one is vertical since it's the y that's not squared. But the 4p always stays in the same place. So remember to look at the general form of a conic in this form. We know it's a parabola when a is 0 or c is 0, but they cannot both be 0. In other words, we only have one squared term. So to do these, what we're going to do is end up using completing the square, but we'll leave everything that's squared on, so we'll leave the square term on the left and its like terms with it and move everything else to the right side. Reason being is because our squared term is on the left for our graphing form. So I have an x squared, so I'll leave everything that has an x in it on the left-hand side and move everything else to the other side of the equal sign. So I'll have equals a positive 8y and then minus 41. We're still going to do completing the square. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and then squared is 9, but whatever I add to one side, I have to add to the other. So this factors into x plus 3 squared equals 8y and then that's minus 32. But remember that we have to factor out the 4p, so then we'll have x plus 3 squared equals, so just take out the GCF, we'll have 8 times y minus 4. And that's it. See how easy that is? Alright, let's look at another one. This time the y is squared. That means it's going to be a horizontal parabola. So we'll have the y squared term stays on the left, along with anything else that has a y, so minus 6y, and everything else moves to the right-hand side. So we have equals negative 12x and then minus 33. So I have plus negative 6 divided by 2 squared is 9. Whatever I add to one side, I have to add to the other. So this factors into y minus 3 squared equals, now I have negative 12x minus, that's 24. So then finally I have to just take out the 4p for the right-hand side, so I have y minus 3 squared equals negative 12 times x plus 2. Have you got the hang of it yet? Let's look at a couple more examples. Number 3. So we have a y squared term. That means this is going to be horizontal, so I'll leave the y over here and anything else that has a y, so minus 4y. Everything else moves to the other side of the equal sign. So I have equals a positive 2x and then minus 14. Negative 4 divided by 2 squared is 4. And then I need to add that to the other side as well. So this factors into y minus 2 squared equals 2x minus 10. So then finally I need to take out the GCF on the right-hand side, so I have y minus 2 squared equals 2 times x minus 5. Number 4, here the x is squared. That means this is going to be a vertical parabola. So I'll leave the x squared over here. Any other x terms? We don't have any, but everything else moves to the other side. Well, even though that seems silly, that's actually our final answer there. X squared equals negative 20y. So this would be a vertical parabola. It would open down, and the vertex would be at 0, 0. And that 4p would be equal to 20. So you see it's just a very simple little parabola. Okay, for the rest of these, I would like for you to do number 5 and number 6 on your own paper. And I will see you in class. Bye.